Family and friends, we have come together today to share in the joy of Joe and Jen as they exchange their marital vows and commit themselves to each other to live as one in the solemn unity of marriage. In the years they have been together, their love and understanding of each other has grown and matured. And now they have decided to live their lives together as husband and wife. I personally couldn't be more honored to participate in this most significant day in their young lives. Watching Joe grow over the years to become the smart, respectful, self-assured, engaging young man that he is pleases me greatly. Meeting and getting to know Jen from our childhood days has also given me the opportunity to witness the growth and development of her strength and kindness, her thoughtful, gracious, loving nature. This is truly a match made in heaven. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging invention of human relationship. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping, supporting, and believing in each other, through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, through learning to appreciate your differences, and through learning to make the most important things matter and to let the rest go. Joe and Jen, you have known each other for quite some time now. In fact, from high school right up to this point of commitment. On that rainy 4th of July last year, well, at the Bronx Zoo, Joe, you decided to propose to Jen. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations held riding in a car or over a meal or during a long walk, all those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continue with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All those common things and more are the real process of marriage. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it, every bit of it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, and companion. Now you should say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, and this is my wife. I'd now like to invite Brian Mahana to come forward and read a poem called Love by Roy Croft that Joe chose to express his innermost feelings on this, his wedding day.
I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you, not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there. And for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern but a temple, out of the works of my everyday not a reproach but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any faith to make me happy. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself.
And now I invite Kristen Moriello to come forward and read a poem called Love Story, which Jen has chosen to capture and express a joyful sentiment on this, our wedding day.
I love our love story. downs, the twists and turns, the love that keeps us together through it all. And I love looking back at the day we met, remembering all the sweet moments that are forever in my heart. I love knowing that time has made us stronger and brought us even closer together. And when I think of tomorrow, wondering what our love story will hold, I know it will be wonderful, for I'll be sharing it with you.
And lastly, I will read for you a very special poem written by Jen's grandpa, Joe McNally, for his wife Joan, many years ago, that beautifully expresses the essence of marriage and living a life together. It's called So Young, So Old. I faint recall when I was young, and yet 'twas only yesterday. I left the youth I played among, and found the love I have today. I loved you with the fickleness of youth, without reason, without rhyme. The children came quickly. We grew old before our time. The children came, and quickly, amid the laughter and the tears, the burdens added to devotion and multiplied our years. Now, as I sit here reminiscing of all that we've been through, I thank God for allowing me to grow old so young with you. Joe McNally. Okay, now we get on with it. As this couple enters into its marriage, they do so with thought and reverence. They give thanks for the past, which brought them to this place, and look forward with hope to what the future will bring. As Jen and Joe exchange their vows to each other today, they invite you to join hands with the person you love and reaffirm to each other your own vows. Joe, repeat after me. I love you, always have, I want to marry you.
I love you, always have, I want to marry you.
I will love you my whole life, you and no other.
I will love you my whole life, you and no other.
Now your turn, Jen. I love you, always have, I want to marry you.
I love you, I always have, I want to marry.
I will love you my whole life, you and no other.
I will love you my whole life, you and no other.
Joe, do you take Jen as your wife? Do you pledge to her your love, faith, and tenderness, cherishing her with a husband's loyalty and devotion?
I do.
Jen, do you take Joe as your husband? Do you pledge to him your love, faith, and tenderness, cherishing him with a wife's loyalty and devotion?
I do.
A circle is a symbol of eternity. It has no true beginning, and it never ends. It always comes back to where it started. It's only fitting, then, that is a symbol of Jen and Joe's love for each other. All right, Joe, you're going to place this on. Repeat after me. I give this ring as a gift to you.
I give this ring as a gift to you.
Wear it and think of me and know that I love you.
Wear it and think of me and know that I love you.
I am honored to call you my wife.
I am honored to call you my wife.
I give this ring as my gift to you.
I give this ring as my gift to you.
Wear it and think of me and know that I love you.
Wear it and think of me and know that I love you.
I am honored to call you my husband.
I am honored to call you my husband.
As an expression of